So that's hand-to-hand stuff. Thanks, Sean. The other thing you need to know, of course, is your species of fish. What have I hooked up to? What is this fish going to do? Thank you, mate. When I set the hook. Some fish, as you know, are going to go straight into the reef. They're just going to dive straight into the reef or into the mangroves or into the trees around the rock, bust you off. So those fish, they're the dirty fighting fish. If you can recognise what they are early on, you can really hold them. I've done this more than once. Like that. Just take a rap. Just give them nothing. Okay, if they get to the reef, you're going to lose them anyway. But if you can hold them and turn them, and I'll use a lot of body movement. So rather than give line, I'll actually just move with it. And then when I stop it, I'll lean back and get a strip on and get it coming away from the reef. And you can pull some, people think that fly rods aren't really effective fish fighting tools. Well, that's rubbish. You know, they're incredibly effective. Sean?
Just because I do a bit of it, I've never seen a good technique. What about lifting though? So you said fish that went deep.
Okay.
So the sideways thing is not really effective.
It's not effective, no. So, there's fish that go straight for the reef. There's fish that run a long way and are clean fighting and stay near the surface. Queenfish, mackerel, sailfish, tuna. You let them go. Now, Billy, is your chance to shine. I want you to be my tuna. How fast can you run?
I think you should run fast.
Not too fast. Okay, so we're throwing along. Go down there, my friend. Go down there. We're throwing a long cast for a tuna. We've got all this line on the deck. Set the hook. Go, Billy. You see what I did? Okay, thank you.
A good check.
That tuna is a bit slow.
He's going to need to do it again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
Okay, did you see what I did?
One more time.
I should have said, were you watching Billy?
You were watching Billy just now.
Okay, nice cast. Okay. What I'm going to do, I call this lift and separate. It's like a woman's bra. Lift and separate. Okay. What I'm going to do, so I've got a lot of line here I've got to clear. What you see a lot of people do is this. Okay? So the hook is in the fish. I'm going to put the butt of the rod against my forearm here, so the line can't do this. Butt of the rod against my forearm, and I'm going to separate, and I'm going to look down. I'm not going to look at the fish. I'm going to make sure it's not going to be like this. It's not like this. So I'm going to do this. Go.
Hook first, set the hook first.
It's okay, everything's clear on the reel.
Stop him.
Whoa. And the morning is really rough. I finally get out there and it's blowing and they're in a 16-foot boat. There's just two of them. No fish, no fish, no fish. At lunchtime, fish comes up. Oh no, they decided to have their lunch. That's right. So they got the sandwiches out, the wrappers. Fish takes off. Guys drop his lunch wrapper on the deck. The line goes. Boom. Gone. True story. Another guy. He's got a cap on with a little top on it. Here we are. No, not that one. I want yeah, this one. Another guy. 7 sailfish. 7 long-tailed tuna. Big tuna. In a row. Missed them. Finally gets to hook up. Bang, hooked up. Fish takes off. He's holding the line too tight. He's got all this line here. He's holding it too tight and the line's doing this. Around there. Around there. Whoosh, boom! Fish gone.
The hat was on his head.
The hat was on his head. The hat was on his head. You hold the line too tight, you notice I just went soft here. The hook is in. Don't hold this tight. The line will start jumping everywhere, and that's when you get into trouble. There's photographs in my book of guys doing that. He's got his hand, doing everything wrong. He's got his hands together, and he's holding it tight. And the line is doing this. Okay? So when you get a hot running fish, lift and separate. Control the line, make sure everything's clear, make sure there's no lunch wrapper. The line's not tangled around something you might have time to clear it. That's a hot running fish.
Is that why you wear safe visors, Peter?
Yeah. You've got to eliminate everything that can possibly go wrong.
I can see an improvement.
Catch your sunglasses.
Yeah,
I
catch my sunglasses.
I can see a big improvement
Okay.
in visor sales now.
Questions. Peter Hayes, triple click. Will that help?
Sorry, stripper clip. I don't like them on a boat. I don't like them on a boat. On a boat, I take responsibility for my area. If I'm casting and I'm
But a lot of time when we're on the boat, there's a lot of line. There's a lot of line.
yeah,
So when
Tangle
the
top.
fish stick and when it's run, anything can happen.
absolutely. That's right. Do this. Tangle tubs. You use tangle tubs?
Oh, okay. That.
The bin
Okay.
with the
Yeah.
spikes at the bottom. When you move from one place to another, you stand the rod in.
Normally we
I
use
just-
the laundry basket.
Yeah, I just don't like anything hanging off me on a boat.
Okay, fine. Your pants and clean your pants.
Probably need 2 stools or maybe that table. Do you think I could stand on that table? Do you think it was,
I
The
don't
top
think
comes
so.
off.
okay.
Now, just explain.
It's
We'll
good.
get
Okay.
we are all pretty smart, so we should be able to
You're
Look
okay.
yourself, Tom.
Up and down on a fish. I like to, so you get a deep bend in the rod tip down under the water, the rod won't dissolve in the water. So you've got this bend that I had before. Take a wrap there, Billy, please, mate. So you've got to put this bend down there. Thanks, mate.
how you put this bend you're on.
Yeah, no, you've got the rod in here, and you just keep, you never get the angle up above
Okay.
About
Still gonna be this
9 o'clock. And I will use very short, just take a wrap for me, please, Dron. I will use very short pump and winds. I call it inch by winch. So this is a 1-to-1 geared reel, which is very powerful. I'll put pressure on. Get all this back on here. Okay. Now you might need to take a wrap. So I'll put all the pressure on, but then my pump and winds will only be this long. Inch by winch.
Okay.
It's
Yep.
very powerful.
It's just like when we do jigging, short stroke,
Yep.
short pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1-to-1 geared. It's very powerful. You can feel the pressure on there.
Yeah.
You're up and down on a big fish, sailfish, anything. They cannot withstand that. You pull all the stretch out of the system, and then you've got maximum pressure on their head.
Yeah, 1 inch and 1 inch, turn their head.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you start them coming in. Okay? Saltwater casting, it's no different. You know, casting's casting. Be wary of clousers and heavy flies. I use the Belgian cast an awful lot, or the constant tension cast on boats. Particularly on windy days, open loops for big flies and shoot. Just step through the line. You can see big wide open loops and the fly stays a long way from the rod. Do that again. That's a true Belgian cast. Constant tension. No stopping. If I've got a really bad wind coming in on my right shoulder, I have done this, I might go back here and then over this shoulder. Okay? getting hit in the ear, I'm sure you all know, hurts a lot. So I use the constant tension cast a great deal. If I'm fishing for barramundi and the snags, I'll use a lot of water hauling. So I will use tension off the water, pick up, put down, and shoot. Strip, 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 usually with a sinking line. Pick up, fly to the surface, pick up, and shoot at the next target, hauling the line off the water to keep a good load.
You just mentioned sinking line.
Yep.
What will be the best line for like your species to stop or sink fish?
Rio Deep Sea. Rio Deep Sea.
Full sinking.
No, it has a 28-foot T14 head, and then an intermediate running line has about a 50-pound cord. I use it for almost all my deep saltwater fishing. Rio Deep Sea. There was something else I wanted to mention in casting. So constant the back cast presentation. Two of you in a boat. There's a couple of tricks to that. A good back. So if I'm in the back of the boat, the rest of the boat's there. I've got my mate who am I fishing with? Yeah. Someone else in the boat here. I need Billy. Standing here. Billy's up there with his rod. It's a windy day. Stand there, I've got a biggish boat. I can't cast over my head here because I'm going to clean him up.
It's okay, it's Billy.
So I'll use a back cast. So I'm not going to cast through the boat. Okay? I'm trying to hold a lot of line in the air. So I'll use a back cast presentation. Really, really effective. Use that a lot at the back of the boat, and to deal with an unfavourable wind direction, and to keep your mates alive. If I'm in the middle of the boat, so you're in the bow of the boat, someone else is back here, and I often end up having to fish out of the middle because I'm the best caster on the boat, and I don't say that. I'll fish overhead like this, but I'll use a lot of water hauls. So right overhead, as high as I can get the fly. Okay, and that keeps everyone safe. Thanks, Billy.
through across the other side, through this side. It's definitely the tree, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at the tree.
But the delivery's here too, so it's not bad. I'm going to teach him how to do it. What's the secret to 36 metres? No? No? No, you can't answer. T, what's the secret? T knows. What's the secret?
Just dance.
Yes. In terms of what? I guess was the only one that knew because he was down here. And I just kept walking. Maybe I was here.
No, it was here. Oh, actually, I have it.
It's on record. We're going to show it to IFFM.
But luckily, I have it. It's about
4 meters.
Yeah, it's about 4 meters.
4 meters. Yeah.